So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Trouble with Harry, 1955, starring very young-looking John Forsythe, very young-looking Jerry Mathers, Leave It to Beaver Kid, Beaver Cleaver, and a very young-looking Shirley MacLaine in her screen debut. This is going to be another Hitch flick. Oh, by the way, sorry about the last video I did. I extended it out to 10 minutes and somehow Google Plus shortened it to 5 seconds. I don't know why that always happens, but it happened with another um, John Wayne flick that I hated, The Sons of Katie Elder. So I didn't mind much when the technical glitch affected The Sons of Katie Elder, but I just wanted to say that I like the previous movie that I watched, the previous review that got shortened to 5 seconds. It was Blind Fury. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to go through it again, but to make a long story short, I've been dating this Bobby, 32-year-old from Hong Kong. She's on a 3-month leave to visit her aunt way the hell down there in San Jose, almost all the way to Gilroy, way up in the hills, man. I mean, we're talking 1 hour drive. I guess her aunt works at the marina. In Union City, which isn't even close to her house. I guess her uncle bought that house. Who knows? But I just dropped her off, man. We had a kick-ass day. I mean, loads of fun. Her aunt just let her spend the entire day with me. So I picked her up at 10 o'clock in San Jose. I went straight to San Francisco. Checked out the aquarium at Fisherman's Wharf. Checked out Pier 19. Then we went to Japantown. I tried to get her to go to church. She walked out after 5 minutes. And we ended up going to the Japan Center, getting those little tiny Japanese balls with green onions and octopus or some weird Japanese fish in there. So she was pretty stoked about that. She liked it when she traveled to Japan. She's been to Europe too, which is not a good sign. Can't stand these women who like to travel all over the planet. But other than that, she looks like she's 10 years younger than she really is. You know, she's got the flat chest. Who knows if she shaves her armpits? I doubt it, though. I guess I'll find out later, maybe next year. But I'm making a short story long. So after that fiasco trying to get her to go to some gung hei fat choi type Catholic mass, Taiwan food, dragon drums, whatever. After waiting around for that, we just kind of gave up. We got stuck on Van Ness on the way to Stanford Theater. But fortunately, we were still half an hour early. I mean, we got there, Stanford Theater, around, I don't know, 5 o'clock or so. The movie we were supposed to see, this particular movie, The Trouble with Harry, didn't start until 5:40. So we walked in right at the end of Vertigo, which is the greatest movie of all time. No longer is that Citizen Kane poop any greatest movie of all time. It's now Vertigo, which of course was filmed in San Francisco. So we saw the great ending where what's her name, the blondie with big shoulders and her hair all tucked up. Um, Kim Novak. She's she puts her hair up for the first time, and then she's like glowing green like a ghost. That scene always chokes me up, especially with the kick-ass soundtrack in the background. And then the ending blew me away too. But I've probably seen that movie 10 or 15 times. So my Hong Kong date couldn't really understand what was going on because we missed like an hour 30 minutes of the first part with the whole love triangle, James Stewart falling in love with the ghost, that kind of thing. So anyways, getting to the actual movie review that I'm supposed to review, The Trouble with Harry. Okay, so my Hong Kong date thought it was pretty funny, even though she couldn't understand half the words. It's got Hitch's dark sense of humor. This guy Harry is found with a wound in his head, laying dead in some pasture. And just happens to be Shirley MacLaine's husband. So, of course, she's implicated with all kinds of gossip. Meanwhile, John Forsythe is trying to hit on Shirley MacLaine. There's some phony captain of some tugboat. He's trying to hit on the older woman. John Forsythe plays this kind of I don't know, avant-garde artist, and Shirley MacLaine plays the ungrieving widow. So there's a lot of tension and confusion about the cause of this guy's death. They even get a blind as a bad doctor to diagnose him with something other than what they expected, which was pretty cool. There's a lot of twists and turns and crazy stuff in this. Like, for instance, the closet door keeps opening for some unknown reason, and you just find out that it's just oversized shoe rack is causing the door to open all the time. Hitchcock plays tricks on your mind, man. So they're digging up and burying this guy like 5 or 6 times. My Hong Kong date was counting. She was laughing quite hard at some of the one-liners in this. I thought it was amusing when the captain kept falling asleep while this guy Harry is everybody's tripping over his dead body. That part was pretty funny. I didn't think it was as funny as other people in the audience at Stanford Theater, but they all clapped at the end. It was a decent movie. Give 4 out of 5 stars. Typical Hitchcock fare. Not great like Vertigo or Shadow of a Doubt, Rope. What else? Yeah, I think it's more like Rear Window type stuff. Good, but not his opus magnum or his masterpiece, so to speak. Um, not like some of his other movies. Most you can say about Hitchcock is that most of them are good. Some the spy ones are kind of so-so. This is more like a black comedy. His morbid sense of humor. You know, each one of the characters thinks that they're implicated in this guy's murder until they find out what the true diagnosis should be from Blind as the Bat Doctor, which is kind of ironic. You don't know what to make of this movie, and there's even a dumb guy driving an old Model T or something. He tries to implicate the artist because he's the one who painted the picture of the dead guy, but he didn't paint it. Of course, he used pastel. There's a lot of weird stuff like that. So cool stuff. The gags were even Jerry Mathers is pretty funny. He's trying to use the rabbit that the captain of the tugboat shot as barter for blueberry muffins. That was pretty funny too. And the part where John Forsythe is playing with the frog, along with Leave It to Beaver, that part was pretty good too. Um, Shirley MacLaine is a pretty decent actress. I don't know why she has short hair in every single movie, but she looks super young in this. I remember her in the apartment. She was pretty good in that one too. So she's a pretty decent actress all around. I thought it was well done. I just thought it dragged on for a little bit too long. It was little bit too much overkill with the silly, corny black humor, I guess. But that's about what you'd expect from Hitchcock. I mean, the cinematography is great in this. You look at the hillside and autumn trees and stuff. The autumn colors looks great, and the print that they showed at Stanford Theater was in pretty decent shape. I mean, it had its evidence of film deterioration, but still, I haven't been to Stanford Theater in like 6 years. I had nobody to go with, man. So I was pretty stoked that she was willing to come with me. So she thought it was interesting, whatever that means. I guess the ending turned out to be like the beginning, so somehow that intrigued her. Whatever. I was just happy that she went with me. So cool stuff. Yeah. Right now I'm watching Omega Doom, which is on side B of the Rutger Hauer double feature, Blind Fury and Omega Doom. I think I like Omega Doom even more than Blind Fury, even though most people hated Omega Doom on Netflix. They called it Omega Poop. Later,